Horikita Suzune being the end girl in Classroom the Elite isn't officially confirmed since year 3 has just started, but there are strong reasons why she is widely considered to be the main heroine and potential endgame for Ayanokoji Kiyotaka. Here are some of the reasons why I think this is actually valid. First, we have the character growth of Horikita Suzune is actually kind of parallel to Ayanokoji. Horikita has had one of the most significant character developments throughout this series, much like Ayanokoji. She started off as a cold, arrogant loner, but gradually learns the importance of teamwork and human connections. Remember, at the start of year 1, she thinks that she doesn't need the help of her classmates and she can carry herself to Class A on her own. But after experiencing the entirety of that year, she realizes that in order to overcome the problems or the hardships, she needs her classmates more. And this actually develops her character all throughout the series. Ayanokoji is the one who pushes her towards this growth, which actually created a deep bond between these two characters. You could already see that in the start of year 1, where Ayanokoji gradually started to use Horikita, but these slow, time-consuming interactions with one another gradually develops a small bond between these two. Even though Ayanokoji thinks of Horikita as a tool at the beginning, we can already tell, and in year 2 that Ayanokoji also started to develop some sort of feelings towards Horikita. Now, in anime and light novels, there is the first girl trope that is pretty common. You can see this in different anime series such as Yahari Orization Love Kamuwa Machigateru, we have Nisekoi, or many other series that has the first girl appearing in that specific anime. In Classroom the Elite, Horikita was the first girl Ayanokoji properly interacted and remains one of the most important figures in his journey. This first girl and most screen time trope has been pretty blatant in the anime community, and you could see that. I already mentioned some specific animes that has done this trope, so you could check those out if you are interested as well. You could already see this trope being implemented and starting to take notice, because in the beginning of Classroom Delete in year 1, we thought that Horikita wasn't the main heroine. We did in the first 3 volumes, but then Kei appeared and we thought this trope is actually being deleted from the series, but no. In the end of year 2, you could already tell. It seems like there are hints that Horikita is actually the end girl. Unlike other female characters who come and go in significance, Horikita has always been central to the story. She is deeply tied to Class 1D's success and plays a major role in competition with other classes. Not only because she is the class leader, but she is simply the character that is focused in terms of developing the class, in terms of helping each classmate. Since the story is about rising to Class A, her relevance never faded. Because of this, Horikita has always had interactions with Ayanokoji, the main character of the series. There were other characters as well, like for example Karuizawa Kei. We also have Kushida Kikyo. But in terms of relevance, in terms of leadership, in terms of importance to the story, it seems like Horikita is a must-have factor that cannot be replaced by other female leads. Amongst the female characters that Ayanokoji trusts the most, it seems like Horikita is more than most others. While he manipulates many people for his goals, even Horikita at the beginning, he treats Horikita quite different. He lets her make her own choices, guides her but not controlling her as he does with others. Remember in year 2 volume 5, Horikita made a decision to save Kushida and Ayanokoji can't allow that to happen, and instead he decided that someone else would get expelled. Sorry Airi, but you got expelled. In the end, Ayanokoji started to think that Horikita should just be left alone, and there are also circumstances that can't be avoided, but in the end Ayanokoji simply wants Horikita to grow herself. Which we could not see in other characters that Ayanokoji has interacted with. At the end of year 2, there is this really simple symbolic closure. Without any spoilers, the light novel's year 2 volumes further emphasize Horikita's continued importance in Ayanokoji's journey, reinforcing her role in the long-term narrative. That being said, COTE, or Classroom Delete, isn't a traditional romance story, so whether Ayanokoji ends up with anyone romantically is still uncertain. But in terms of character development and narrative focus, Horikita is the most likely candidate for an end girl, if there is none at all. There is already hints that Ayanokoji is still searching for love. At the current moment, he's trying out his love intentions with Ichinose, but I don't think that's gonna end up somewhere. I know this is a new experience, but this might not be a pleasant experience for Ichinose in the long term. Still, there is a chance for Horikita. Still, are you hoping for romance in Classroom Daily, or do you prefer for Ayanokoji to stay independent? Please do let me know in the comment section, because that's gonna be it for today's video.